Hey guys, it's Maxie here and welcome to the latest episode of the Young Team. You join us for our Scottish Betfred Cup final against Dundee United, a chance to bring in the first silverware of the Scottish season. A pretty stellar season so far. We're second in the table, as you can see, a game behind Celtic, although it is a 7-point gap. Although you win that, 4 points isn't too bad, and it would give us a little cushion over Rangers. One negative I would say the season so far is probably the fact we're losing so much money at such a quick rate, but obviously that was going to happen with the lack of gate receipts from the Europa League. And yeah, just generally not progressing, missing out on 2 million. But it happens, and if it sacrifices, that sacrifice brings us in a league championship and £10 million, then one, I'm done anyway, but two, the club would be financially fine going forward. So what happened since you joined us for that emphatic semi-final win over St Johnstone? Of course, we had the Old Firm double-header. We had a lot of these in there. Draws. So we started off with a trip to Dundee, and this was incredible. This was the first time I'd went very attacking and used the shout just to bomb forward, and it worked. So we took lead for Mustafa Amiri. The home side then went 3-1 up for the goals from Ben Adamson, Anthony Greaves. The two in a couple of minutes there was terrible. Shocking start to the second half. And Jack Waddle. Then goals from Massimo Adesso, and he won Chris Cadden in the 90th minute. And then in the 3rd minute stoppage time, Massimo Adesso made it 4-3, and what a win. I was absolutely buzzing after that one. Then, more last minute goals, but this time, not for, well, one for us, and then of course, bottled it. So we took the lead through Mustafa Amiri. Daniel Loader made it 1-1. Mustafa Amiri made it 2-1. Robin Quaison made it 2-2. Took lead again through Mustafa Amiri, 90+1. Very defensive, everybody sitting back. But Jordi and Bula, 90+5. Typical. We went to Celtic, we changed the system up a little bit. We put a back five, we took away the cam, so effectively played 5-3-2. And we were very, very unlucky not to hold on. A David Turnbull penalty put us 1-0 up. Then a rebounded goal by Kevin Ebenhoch made it 1-1 in 64 minutes. Alex Pancadis was sent off for the home side with 6 minutes to go. We pushed for a winner, but unfortunately on this day it finished 1-1, and a real good opportunity missed there. But yeah, we didn't lose, so we kept the gap minimal. And our last game was against St Johnstone. A few players there that caused us problems all the time, including Teehee. A 2-1 win, 2 goals from Mustafa Amiri before that man Teehee pulled it back to 2-1. But yeah, Amiri's been in great form. The good thing about the streak as well of victories is it's been a very consistent team that we've played. As you can see, look at that 18-16, 17-16, consistently performing together, and it's really benefiting us going forward that I can pick the same team. It does mean we've got a lot of people that aren't match fit, admittedly, but it is a lot of people that are, it's a settled lineup, and it's working. And Amiri's been in great form, and if he can keep that up, as well as David Turnbull's form, then we're sorted. Adesso can come on and do stuff, but it's just a settled lineup, and it's really worked so far. So we'll crack in with this one against Dundee United in the Cup final. That's your team. Let's do this shit. The 4-4-2 diamond is basically, in my opinion, a 4-3-3. I always view if it's an attacking mid that's on like attack or something, I effectively identify them as a forward-thinking player. So you're up against a 4-2-3-1. Get Alfie Whiteman in goal. You like Jack Henry and Henry Odoffin in the back line. Ian Henderson partners the new Jen Proctor, and then you've got that young, it's not even a new Jen, that Neves actually is in the Everton youth system, so maybe check him out in FM20 if you're looking for somebody young to recruit. Then you get Carvalho and Ogirme behind Henderson, and likes of our former player, Dylan Levitt, on the substitutes bench. We have, as we always are, Whittle, Taylor Marescu, Pinto Grimshaw, Ayembe, Evan, Turnbull, Taylor, Amiri and Stevic. So basically a team of new gens, plus David Turnbull and Greg Taylor. So we'll just say to the guys, remain calm. I expect nothing but a win. I expect the silverware to come back. Just keep this good run going. You've disposed of the team that were challenging up at the top of the table in St Johnstone. Dundee United can cause us problems, but it's up to us to keep the great run of form going, and hopefully see some silverware coming back to Lanarkshire. Turnbull with a corner, back to, it's another penalty. Scott Taylor pushed there by Proctor. It's Davy Turnbull. He steps up and he puts it in the back of the net. Great start there. I feel in this FM especially, there's been so many penalties maybe it's just my style of play, but for Motherwell over a lot of penalties, Larn was ridiculous. It was nearly a penalty a game. Fair enough, I'm dominating teams and I'm attacking them, but just far too many penalties. It'll be interesting to see if they change that in FM20. As of recording, no mentions of the match engine, so I'd assume you guys are in for a lot of penalties going forward. But let me know how you've been in FM19 if you feel like it's been far too many penalties in your game. A lot of time for push and shoving. I'd imagine it if VAR was involved, but the fact is this is illegal, no VAR, maybe it's just they view the referees as shite, which is fair. Anyway, here's Taylor to Amiri. He's got the wide player of Grimshaw. Good ball in. Amiri with the header. It just hits the post there, but a good run to the back post. Oh, and a mistake for the keeper, and it's going to be a foul given there. I think Stevic was back. Oh, that's an offside. And I thought that would have been backing into the keeper, but yeah, a bit nervy there for Alfie Whiteman. You can see there he was a bit anxious, but now he's motivated in his body language. That'd have been good. Nice wee 2-0 lead early doors. Having most of the play, having most of the chances, as Turnbull plays another one in right into the catch. Oh, Alfie Whiteman, he's got an option to his right if he finds them, but they've settled into their shape pretty well. Here's Pinto, back to Vidal. And his distribution sees it come right back. And here's Carvalho. Plays it for Henderson on the volley. And just like that, into the back of the net. Vidal gets a touch to it. It's his poor distribution in the first place, and the fact is that nobody's really challenging the centre backs there, and the fact they managed to get rid of it and they get it in and go. So we are honestly a very poor first half. Then looking at the player ratings, maybe you could say Grimshaw's having a good game, but apart from that, very poor from us, despite having more shots on goal, probably just because it is shoot on sight tactic. So far from pleased, I'll go with that. You tend to know very easily what is going to work and what is going to motivate the players, so give them a bit of time since they are motivated. If it is close and they're playing poorly, but it is a good response to team talks, I will tend to keep them on, give them 15 minutes to see how they do. Usually if about 55-60 minutes there is no real improvement in the match rating, that's when I'll tend to make the changes and freshen things up, because you need to capitalise on stuff like the fatigue of the opposition as well. If you can exploit a guy that's very tired with, say, 20 minutes to go, then you go for it. So you can see that nobody's really improved to the level we wanted to, so we are going to actually change it up, and it's going to be Chris Cadden coming on for Scott Taylor. He can play an attacking mid role. I've used him a few times there, and we'll try that today. And Massimo Adesso will come on as the pressing forward. I'll give it to about 70 minutes, and then I'm going to look to go attacking in their mentality. We'll move that just now, and I'm going to actually encourage the boys as well. So I tell you, let them do what they need to do for the majority of the game, and then near the end, that's when I start utilising the shouts. Yeah, no real chances, but here we go with Marescu to Taylor. Evan plays it out to Greg Taylor, good ball in. Again, Alfie Whiteman with a nice catch. This is when you need Sam Cosgrove not to pick up tide. Grimshaw to Pinto, it's very direct. Stevic gets the wrong side of his man. Squares it. Chris Cadden in the attacking mid-roll tilties. Great goal for the Cads there. Good utilisation of the direct ball from Pinto. Good running from Stevic. And Chris Cadden makes the run there to put it in the back of the net. We'll make our third and final change in a second. It's going to be David Turnbull being replaced by Craig Smith in the middle of the park, because Turnbull doesn't have the greatest stamina. So if there is a chance you've got to bring in some fresh legs, then you go for it. As I said, the likes of Ewan Henderson, someone you expect to dictate the game for the visitors, and again, because of the lack of conditioning on him, he's had to be sacrificed and a new man in the middle of the park. But we have another chance. Here's Stevic, ball across. No, there's going to be a chance for Dundee United. Neves. Good tackle from Evan Grimshaw. Now it's another long ball. It's just a long shooty. Here's Evan again. He's got the option of Marescu. And he'll put it in the channel. Oh, what's the goalie doing, Tom? A bit of miscommunication. An absolutely shocking attempt from Stevic. That should have put the game to bed. And they nearly scored up the other end. A great save there from Waddell, but just shows you how quickly the opposition can counter from that absolutely shocking attempt that was from Mitar Stevic, where he should have burst the back of the net. He takes the corner. Adesso, Evan, just keep it, boys, keep it. You need to do anything stupid. Look at that. Look at the options there on the right hand side. There you go, make the park as big as possible, tire them out. And that is the end of the game. That is a victory for Motherwell, and that is the Betfred Cup final. So it's good, we're winning a couple of trophies now. It's 3 or 4 League Cups, 3 or 4 trophies in general. Defence were pretty solid, they're all in the 7 points apart from Taylor. Can be a 7.2 was a substitute, so yeah, pretty happy with that. And it's good, it feels quite good, satisfying when you can bring on a sub and they make the difference and score the winner. So delighted with that. It is, if I just go to history, past winners, our third Betfred Cup in a row, so that's good to see. You love to see that. And 1 Scottish Cup. So yeah, four trophies in the season so far, and the save so far even, and 3 Betfred Cup trophies in a row. And if you're looking at it, 4 finals in a row. So yeah, for some day at the start of the save, couldn't get the groups. As soon as we were in Europe and we just missed the groups, we missed that part of pre-season, we were just able to play friendlies. As soon as we got to the second round as our entry point, we've been absolutely class. So yeah, delighted with that. It's good, bit of money into the club, and job's a good one. Happy with that. Positive stuff, and if we just got a club, am I a legend yet? Am I a legend this football club? No, I'm still an icon. But David Turnbull's a legend. And Greg Taylor's an icon as well. Just favourite personnel for Scaden. But that is it for this particular episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you look at the not even the competitions, the schedule you can see coming ahead is basically that horror month of December. So the chances are it'll probably be that horrible game against Rangers, or maybe just before it. Then we have Mallorca in a friendly, and then we have UCD from Ireland. Is that one of their players? Collins testimonial, I'm assuming so. I don't know if Collins. We start back early with the Scottish Cup on the 15th against Dundee United, another Premier League side away from home. They never got relegated, are they? Nope, they're in the Championship. I'm not used to playing them. They're talented anyway. And then we crack on with, pretty busy matches, months after that and matches, so yeah. Go. Let's hopefully we can get 2 good wins against Kelly and Dundee and Morton for tricky matches. And thankfully, that Old Firm double header has now been split up, so you don't take too much of a negative morale if the result goes bad. So just watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully I'll see you for that next episode. Bye.